Good morning, Beans! I guess it may not be morning whenever you're watching this video, but it's morning for me right now, and I love saying good morning, so good morning! Today, what we're going to be talking about is these little things, these little beans here. Look at this. The new Animal Jam Toyline. If you haven't seen my unboxing video, I actually just opened this up in a nice little box Animal Jam sent me. In an unboxing video, most of it is just unboxing, and that takes long enough, and you don't really want to go in depth. Plus, you kind of have certain restrictions. They did you this favor of sending you these things. You don't really want to be like, oh man, this sucks, while you're opening it. So I decided to give you guys my honest opinion off the record as a separate video. And don't worry, I love these little guys. I think this is great. There's only one downside that I'll talk about, and a lot of people might consider it small, even though I would consider it a very big impact. Okay, but let's begin. So, the thing about this Arctic Wolf is it is made out of plastic. If you feel it, you can definitely tell. It's the same material as those LPS and Shopkins kind of things. But the thing is, it's very high quality. If you take a good close look at it, you can actually see that it's kind of very well done. Like, they did a great job of making this look like a real Arctic Wolf from Animal Jam. And the wings are like really sparkly. The sparkles are evenly distributed. The tiara looks great. Overall, this is just a really cool animal. And like I said, it looks so much like the Arctic Wolf from Animal Jam, which is so important because, after all, as I have the box here, these are Animal Jam toys. The purpose of them being Animal Jam toys is that Animal Jam can market off of the idea that people like this game, and then people will buy it because they're into Animal Jam and they want the toys from it. Like, I would not be nearly excited about this Arctic Wolf if it was from, like, Shopkins. But because it looks so much like the Animal Jam Arctic Wolf, it gives me like a sense of I like this company better than the other ones because I've played this game and I know these characters. The box is in the way. And it's not just this. It's like the box, this is the one that I've opened, Club Geo's Dance Party. That's a real room in Animal Jam. Like when I opened that up, I was like, hey, I know this music. Hey, I know this turntable. It's all coming back to me. And it gives you that sense of almost nostalgia because you love the game and it made me feel like I want to go and get on the game. It's great. And it's the same way. It's like the animals look like the animals in the game, the rooms look like the rooms like the game, even those little pets you can get are exactly from the game. It's just a great idea because when I open up these items, I want to go get on the game. And when I want to go get on the game, I feel like if I was younger, it would be a really cool idea to go get the toys from the game and have them in real life. It works both ways. The game promotes the toys, but the toys promote the game. And the toys promote the game in two ways. One of them is pretty obvious, and the other one is a little more subtle. So, obviously, there's a huge Animal Jam sticker on this thing. Here, 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 and here. As you can see, Animal Jam really wants you to know that these toys are Animal Jam, which is important because when you're going into a Walmart or a Target, which are where these are available in some countries, you're going to see these on the shelf in like a kids' plastic toys aisle. It's not going to be named that, but it's going to be something along those lines. And you're going to see this next to LPS and Shopkins and other competitors. And the important thing is that you see the word Animal Jam, and you think, I played that game, or I play that game, that's really cool, I didn't know they had a toy line, I want to get that. Or, you see it next to Shopkins and you think, wow, this looks really high quality, I kind of want to get these. Or like, what is Animal Jam? And of course, they're very, very explicit that it is a hit game, it is a website, there are gifts for the game inside, and that the game is kids friendly, because it's in that aisle. And the more subtle thing about these toys is that they make you realize that the game is really big. And of course, the thing about this is when you see this, you think about how big Animal Jam is. And I didn't realize until I opened up this box, but it tells me that Animal Jam has over 50 million accounts created. I mean, last thing I remember, there was a 10 million party, and then I remember seeing something in an interview with Clark Stacy about how there were 20 million players. So the fact that there are 50 million blew my mind. I had no idea. This is the biggest kids game in the market right now. When you're a kid, you're not quite in your like indie phase. A lot of older kids are like, oh, I don't want to do anything because it's too mainstream. But kids want to do everything mainstream. They want to do exactly what their friends are doing, exactly what they think they're supposed to be doing, because they want to be like other kids. Like, it's just a natural process of growing up. And so when they see that everybody's playing this game, they're going to want to join in. They're going to want to play this game. If it's popular, it must be good, right? That's how it works. That's why kids like pop music. That's why kids like cheesy action movies. I mean, they're not thinking about quality so much as how many people are playing it, how many people are watching it. And of course, the great thing about getting the Animal Jam name out there is these items are in the same aisle as the Shopkins and the LPS. And that is the prime age for people to get addicted to Animal Jam. I hate to say it, but if you're looking for LPS, there's a reason you see so many LPS pages on Animal Jam. There's a reason Animal Jammer 330 has an LPS page and an Animal Jam page. They are so similar. Oh, sorry, microphone. They are so similar in their demographics. This is such a genius move on Animal Jam's plan to kind of merge these two ideas that kids like. Online games like Club Penguin, and little plastic cute toys. So again, this is good for the game, but like I said, this is very good for kids. kids are really into this kind of stuff. This is gonna be so much fun. It's gonna get them into the game. It's gonna get them excited about Animal Jam, which is gonna get them excited about, like nature and learning and, I don't know, whatever Animal Jam promotes nowadays. Kids like themes. Like, kids don't care if something's bad. They just want to get it because it's themed after something that they like. It's like when you have a Pokemon birthday party. The napkins have no different function than if you got normal white napkins, but it's awesome because they have Pokemon on them. I was the same way. When I was 8, I had a Pokemon birthday party, and the cake tasted better because it had Pikachu on it. I mean, you're not really thinking these things through. You like to see repetition. You like to see the same logos. You like to see things you're familiar with, and that is why this is genius. This is absolutely genius. I love this. And of course, oh my gosh, I can't even contain how amazing this idea is for Animal Jam. Kids who are playing Animal Jam love customization. Like, that's why they're playing Animal Jam. They love to create, they love to customize, they love to make their animals look the way they want. That's why it's so smart that Animal Jam makes these detachable items that you can put on and off, you can buy new ones, and you try and collect them all, and you can make your own animals in real life. It's so genius because these kids, you know what they're going to want to do? They're going to want to get all the items so that they can, like, make cool looks with them. But the thing is, it's not like Animal Jam. You can't play a minigame and get gems. You have to pay real money. And if they want to pay them real money, it is their decision, and they're going to get a real life item, and that is a fair transaction. Animal Jam's going to make a lot of money off that because individual little items are going to sell for a lot because you're not selling them in bulk. If you buy just one animal because you want an item off of it, that's going to cost a lot of money. I mean, I've seen some of these animals go for like $50 a piece. That ultra rare peacock Wisteria Moon opened in her video, that's worth like $49.99. And the third thing that these things are really good for is YouTube and the game's online scene. When you have people doing unboxing videos all over the internet, I've seen people with millions of subscribers to people with like 3 subscribers doing unboxing videos for these. When you have them all over the internet and that word is getting out, it's really good for the game, it's really good for the kids who get to learn about it and are happy from them, and it's really good for the YouTubers. And of course, another reason it's very good for the kids is because they're not just getting a real life Arctic wolf. As you can see on this box, you do in fact get an Arctic wolf in the game. And like I said, kids like repetition. Kids like the idea that it can exist in the game and in real life. That's why Webkinz is so amazing, because it's like you can take your stuffed animal and make it come to life and take care of it like it's an actual dog. So it's for kids who aren't actually responsible enough to get a dog, but they can have this dog that feels real, that they can take care of, that when it dies in a year is gonna be fine. And of course, it gives you membership, and it gives you free items in the game. And for people who don't like in-app purchases because they feel like they're wasting their money and they only want to spend their money on concrete things, this is a great way of getting those people to finally spend their money on the game. Because I think everyone is tempted to buy membership at one point or another in the game, unless they're just really not that into it. It had so many benefits to the game. What the heck, they mowed the lawn yesterday. You know what, I'm on a roll, we're not stopping. For those people who are afraid to spend real life money on diamonds and membership, all of a sudden they can use this as an excuse to go and buy things in Animal Jam, but they feel like they're getting it in real life. So they can say, oh, I'm buying the toys, but then they get this extra reward. So in a way, I think that the 2-week free membership is honestly enough that this could sell. I remember there used to just be regular old gift cards for like $15 that used to just give Arctic wolves and some membership. And people bought them. I bought them. I got gift cards for Christmas. That was like the best gift I got. And I was very happy with that. And the fact that all of a sudden you can have a real toy come with your online purchase, that is so tempting to anyone who's into Animal Jam. You want that so bad. I want to end the video on a positive note, but I do have one thing that I mentioned earlier, where I said there is in fact one downside that matters a lot to me but may not matter to everyone else. And it's the fact that these toys are in fact plastic, and they're going to get mass produced at factories, and plastic is not in the slightest the most environmentally friendly thing. And I understand that it's very difficult for Animal Jam to do this properly and environmentally soundly, but unfortunately if you're going to mass produce plastic like this, there are going to be environmental consequences. And that really bothers me, to think that a company in association with National Geographic is mass producing plastic toys like a Japanese factory. It bothers me a little bit that you can go and you can play Super Sword and learn about how important it is to recycle and to use reusable materials, and that same company is going and selling you mass-produced, factory-made plastic toys. It seems a little hypocritical, and it really makes me think about how far Animal Jam has strayed from its original intent as a game. In any toy line, there's going to be some aspect of waste, and it's going to be very difficult to truly monetize such a great idea without hurting the environment. I understand that, and I can't live in a fantasy world sometimes. People like money, There's nothing I can do to stop that. This is technically legal. It just particularly bugs me that we've gone so far away from the National Geographic aspect of it, and we've kind of learned truly the Wild Works way of doing things. Those are my thoughts. So, anyways, you guys, I hope I give you something to chew on for a little bit, maybe open some more eyes on these toys. But overall, very rarely am I gonna make a rant video as positive as this. This little guy is awesome. He's staying on my night dresser forever. I still have another box to open. I can't wait to do an unboxing video for you guys, but I do want to space them out a little bit because I am doing like 2 toy videos almost in a row. Wait a little bit, but that will be up soon. And hopefully these ones that I'm getting are going to be as awesome as the one I have in my hand right now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.